Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Back the Log Off. I'm Professor Icepick, and tonight we're going to be going back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, SC. Now, I did realize something shortly after I finished up the last recording session, and I'm not sure if that means that we're going to backtrack a little bit or not, but we'll just see about that, okay? So, let's get started. Man, do they just have the one room? It's not a very good inn. In that case. Yeah, I guess I covered everything I could possibly cover, so... Well, let's head towards the exit. So, let's see. I've told this story to Tita. Is there anything else we need to do? All right, let us return to the city before the sun sets. Good idea. We'll probably hear back from the general tonight, so we'd better hurry back to the guild house. I was expecting it to look a little flatter, honestly. Just like they broke the roof. Sounds like you kids have had a workout. Still, to think Agate's past was that terrible. Sadly, it makes sense, in some ways. Hearing this finally assembles all of the pieces of the puzzle for me. It's no wonder Agate felt the way he did back then. Back, huh? It was 10 years ago. Practically the day after the war ended, Agate came to the mayor's house. What? Why? You mean to your house, Maybell? Yes, he barged in with murder in his eyes, and came face to face with my father, the mayor at the time. He demanded to know why the mayor of Bose, the men responsible for the entire region. He demanded to know why he had abandoned Ravenou. Oh, I was just a child at the time, and it got to me when I saw him arguing with father for seemingly no reason. So I, leapt out and slapped him. Oh, man! I can see why he doesn't like remembering that, at least. Yes, though ultimately, Father never answered Agate's question. He did say he was going to send financial aid to help repairs. Agate grew even more livid when he heard that. He even raised his fist to strike Father. But then he just left without throwing a blow. So that's what happened! That's why the air between you two seemed kind of weird. Yes. It's always hovered over us like a cloud. Still, to think Agate's sister died in the war. I've been terribly unfair to him. He bears a bit of responsibility, too, for not saying anything. You don't need to worry about it, Mayor Maybell. I suppose. How badly is Agate hurt? Don't worry, it's not too bad. He'll be up and surly again in 2, maybe 3 days. Let's be thankful for small mercies, at least. Yes, I'm glad to hear it's not serious. Yes. That, reminds me, Maybell. How's Lila doing? Well, her injuries have been treated, but she hasn't come out of her coma yet. Oh, how despicable of our supposedly lion-hearted fugitive. Lovely, refined ladies such as Lila are treasures that ennobled the world simply by existing. I'll tell Lila you said that when she awakens. On the subject of good news, I'm glad to hear that General Morgan came to your aid. If the guild and army were to truly work together, I'm convinced no force in the world could stop you. Nothing's been decided yet, so we can't make any promises. But just between you, me, and the desk, we'll make it work. This is Bracer Group, Bose Branch. Oh, General, sir, we've been waiting. And here we go. Now to see just how well Morgan can set aside his pride. Oh, so that's the plan then. I understand. Tomorrow at the landing port, 10 a.m. sharp. I'll be sure to tell them. Thank you, sir. So what's the word, Lugren? The Royal Army is going to execute a plan to capture the dragon tomorrow using airships. They say they want you on one of the airships as observers. They're going to use airships? Whoa. Taking the battle to our foe in his element, then. And with the elite of the Liberalian army. Well, if we're just observers, we won't be able to actually do anything. Even so, I'm still grateful for a chance to get a closer look at that dragon. And it might just be up to us if the army fails somehow. No rest for the weary then, huh? I'm up for it. At last, some light at the end of the tunnel. Mabel! Mayor Mabel, are you all right? Yes, it was nothing. You look dizzy enough to be a toy top, Mayor. You must be exhausted. But I know what Estelle just said, Mayor, but don't strain yourself. Don't worry, really. I'm hardly straining myself. During the 100 Days' War, Father did everything he could to protect Bose. One time he even conducted extremely dangerous negotiations in order to deceive the Imperial Army. Compared to what he did, this is nothing. Mayor Mabel! Oh, Mabel. Estelle, everyone, please take care of things. Please dispel the fear that haunts the people of Bose. And Ravenou. Yeah, leave it to us. Hey, Agate! Agate, come on! Are you looking forward to your birthday? I've got a present that I'm sure will make you super duper happy. Something I'll like, huh? You gonna make something tasty for me? What? No. Why would you think of food when I mention a birthday present? Presents should be things that last, you know? Something you treasure forever. You really think so? Something that'll last and that I'll treasure? Hey, maybe a hunting knife or something. You just got a hunting knife from the village elder, dummy! The answer is an accessory! Handmade by yours truly. It's, not done yet, though. Whoa, hey! An accessory? Like what kind of accessory? I'm not a girl, you know. Come on, Agate, you're so boring. Even boys can be stylish and cute if they have some kind of accessory. If you have one, Agate, even a stick in the mud like you will get all the ladies. Hey, come on, knock it off! Do you, really not want it? You've always taken care of me, so I wanted to give something back. I've been working really hard to make it, but if it's really not something you'd like... just don't make it too cute or flashy, okay? Don't worry. It's simple but cool. It'll fit you perfectly, Agate, I promise. Especially since you're so tall. Yeah, it'll be perfect, I bet. Yeah, I get it. You've got me all curious now, so just make it good, okay? I will. Hey, Agate? What is it, Misha? I just want to say thank you so much for always being my big brother. Oh. What? A dream, huh? This is... Yeah, this should be good. Misha? Agate! Oh, thank Idios you're awake. Short stuff. How are your injuries? Do you feel okay? Yeah, this is not... No, don't move. You need to sleep. Your wounds aren't healed at all yet. Hey, come on. Stuff like this ain't a big deal. They'll heal fine even if you ignore them. 9! I promised Estelle. I promised I wouldn't let you out of bed until you were better. Hey. No. I get it already. Phew. Sheesh. Getting all worked up over a bunch of scratches. Holy crap, it's nighttime already. Where the heck is everyone? They all went back to the city for a while. They made some kind of promise with General Morgan, I think.
A promise with Morgan? Tita has conveyed Estelle's message to Agate. I see. So they got Morgan moving, did they? The guild ought to be hearing from the army right about now in that case. Well, hell, I can't just stay here is what I want to say, but on the other hand, it is pretty late tonight. We'll get out to Bose tomorrow morning.
But...
Look, I've had a good long rest. I'm seriously feeling better. These really are just scratches. They'll heal up even if I'm working hard. I'm fine, don't worry.
You're sure you're not forcing yourself?
Hey, give the veteran bracer a little bit of credit here. I ain't so crazy as to go overboard on stuff like dragons of the society twice. I can't keep putting you in danger either.
Oh.
Point is, I sure don't have the guts to anger my scary little nursemaid. Trust me a little here.
Oh, Agate. I guess you do look a lot better, though.
Told you, didn't I? I know my limits better than anyone.
Hehe, that's good.
Hey, what's wrong? I said I'm okay, really. I swear to the goddess I ain't lying.
No, that's not it. I'm so relieved. It's just so...
Come on, short stuff. Calm down. I get it. I'm sorry, Tita. I guess I made you worry pretty bad, huh? After charging off alone, I get broken like a twig in a fight I had no chance of winning. And then on top of all that, I made you do that crazy thing to protect me.
Yeah. Agate, you dummy. You dummkopf. I was so worried, and I saw you get hurt, and...
Yeah, you're right. I really am a complete idiot. Oh, hey. Cinema, I think. Feel a bit calmer now?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cry like that.
Yeesh, you sure know how to shock a guy, you know that? That whole thing sent shivers down my spine, way worse than when I fought that silver-haired idiot.
Oh, yeah. Agate, are you hungry? I made some soup with some things the village elder left.
Ah, that's what smelled so good. Right on. Wait, hold on. Why is the kitchen...
Huh?
Let me look. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a few spots that are a little different, but it looks like... There's a few spots that are a little different, but it looks just like it did back then. And there's something like this, too. I'm amazed it survived.
Huh?
Oh, right. I'm probably losing you, aren't I? My place actually burned down 10 years ago.
You mean...
One of those incendiary shells from the Imperials hit it dead on. It caught fire instantly and burned it down straight to the foundations. I'd heard the village elder was his usual nutty self and had it rebuilt, but... didn't think they'd try to put the furniture and decorations back together, even.
Huh?
I never could bring myself to come in here before. Guess I really gotta tell them thanks, given how much they did.
Huh? So, then... That's when Misha...
Secret's out, huh? She was making me a present for my birthday. It was a handmade accessory of some kind that she thought it'd look good on me. When we were fleeing for the mountains, she ran back to the house to get it. And that's when the house was hit. When they finally pulled her out, she was burned pretty badly, let's put it that way. And even after everything she suffered, she still had that present clutched in her hands. The metal parts were hopelessly melted, but the stones were still okay. Take a look.
It's pretty.
They ain't even septium, ain't even valuable. Just some pretty rocks. Probably something she found down by the river. I've lost count of the number of times I've thought, all for this? It's funny, though, you know? I can't blame her or get angry at her for it. I never intended for it to be a memento of her. When I left the village, though, it was the only thing I couldn't part with. Even when I became a raven down in Rouen. Pretty pathetic for a thug, right?
No, not at all.
No, it's pretty damn pathetic. Long as I could hold on to this, I could also hold on to my anger. My anger at myself, my anger at the worthless, spineless son of a bitch who couldn't even save his own sister.
But
I ended up putting all that pent-up rage into every swing of my sword. So long as I did that, I could at least look like I was keeping it together. A half-baked man trapped by rage and self-deception and unable to move on. It's exactly like that bastard said.
Agate.
Nah, it's worse, ain't it? I'm just a piece of shit who runs away from anything painful. Jesus Christ, Agate, calm down. I'm the thing I hate most. A goddamn loser of a dog running around with my tail between my legs. I'm pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
Agate, I don't really understand how you feel, Agate. I don't think I can really try to understand what makes you feel so hurt. But I think I need to say something. In Misha's place. Don't you dare make fun of my big brother! You don't know the first thing about what makes my brother such a good guy. I know my brother better than anyone else. I won't let anyone talk badly about my brother, even if it's you yourself!
What? Huh?
I know I might not measure up to Misha, but I still know a lot of good things about you, Agate. And so, it makes me so sad to hear you say such bad things about yourself. It made me kind of angry despite not really understanding what you meant. And...
Oh man. Busting out the lecture sounded exactly like Misha. You sure are acting grown up, short stuff.
Don't treat me like a kid. I was really sad. And really angry.
Sad and angry. I don't know the first thing about it myself, huh? You really hit it on the head.
Oh?
Thanks, Tita. You really helped me see it.
Agate.
There ain't no point in trying to judge yourself when all you can see is your own limited vision of yourself. All you can really do is plow on. Anger, sadness, neither have anything to do with it. You just have to go straight on until you find an answer. Maybe then I'll finally understand why I've held on to this thing for so long. Jesus Christ. Can I please have control back of my characters? Okay, I guess not. That answers that.
So the market's already being repaired? That's wonderful! They certainly got to it quickly. It only happened yesterday.
Yes, Mayor Maybell's throwing herself into it. She's already sent aid to Ravenou as well, or so I heard. Everyone's doing their best, even through their fear.
I've heard word from Gransel as well, and Grandmother has issued a proclamation. She stated that the government will respond immediately to the threat of the dragon and will send aid to the affected areas. That's our queen! Awesome!
I can think of certain lords and ministers of Erebonia who could stand to learn from such an example. They're far more interested in attending fancy parties than addressing the concerns of the citizenry.
Ironically, I could say a lot of the same for the Republic. Half the time, our politicians seem to spend so much time dancing around each other that they never get anything done.
Well, it may help that we're such a small country. Regardless, preparations for the plan against the dragon should be almost complete. Time to go see what the Royal Army can do then. So we should just head for the landing port, I guess, right?
Yes, you're scheduled to depart at 10 a.m. at port number 1. It's about 9 now, so you should have time to pick up some supplies.
Right. Won't that be a little difficult with the market, in the state it's in?
The market's merchants have been put up in the hotel for now. They're still open for business, seemingly, so you should be able to pick up some necessities there.
Nothing like persistence.
It would be wise to visit them before we head for the landing port.
Oh my god, I actually have control back. Wait, 5 characters? Wait a second. Okay, good, I didn't miss anything. Alright. Okay, cool. That is what I was worried. I've been worried about that since fucking... since I stopped the stream. Since, like, you know, a few minutes after I stopped the stream last time. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. Good. I'm glad. I want to go to the restaurant. And, oh, wow, they're still here?
Pardon me, but what work do you do?
Normally I manage the agricultural land and mountain forest I inherited from my grandfather. It is a free, open rural life with little to do during the off-season save read and hunt. I found that the hectic pace and confines of the capital suit my personality poorly.
A rural life, you say?
Yes, while it may sound dull, I think you will find it quite pleasant once you become accustomed to it. I find it far easier to live with nature as my companion than crowds of people.
I see. Perhaps so. Due to yesterday's incident, the arranged marriage meeting was temporarily cancelled, but if anything, things seem to be flowing more smoothly today. We might be able to expect good things from this.
It seems the young mistress has taken an interest in her companion. Something to celebrate indeed.
I heard from Lenore that there's a customer out there who's having a meeting for an arranged marriage. Talk about pressure. What if things go wrong because we serve a bad meal? Atmosphere means everything at times like this.
What awful timing. Thanks to the army's plan, all airships have been stopped. We were supposed to get some Northumbrian wines in too. I wish they'd just hurry up and catch this dragon and lift flight restrictions.
The scheduled liners aren't running right now. I hope they do something about it soon. It's only going to get harder to restock ingredients if this keeps up. Just yesterday, I met a young man who told me he's about to set up shop in the market. I thought I'd offer him some business advice, so we agreed to meet here today. Passing along advice to the young is but one of the many wonderful pleasures of the elderly.
Apparently, there's a meeting for an arranged marriage happening at that table over there as we speak. No matter how you slice it, that girl's only a student, right? Kind of early for her to be thinking about marriage, isn't it?
First the market closed, now the scheduled liners have stopped too. Boy, what a mess. We won't be able to ship our stock around if this keeps up. They say orchards at Ravenel have been almost entirely destroyed. We get almost all of our fruit from there too. This could be a problem.
It seems the market's restoration will take some time. I suppose I have no choice but to enjoy meals here until the market's restored. After all, with everything that's happened, I need to clear my mind with some delicious meals.
God, what a cunt. The other day when I was evacuated into here, I met a kind older man. He was a former merchant himself and gave me a lot of advice. He told me to come again tomorrow, so I came, but the place is kind of out of my spending league, if you know what I mean. I couldn't convince myself to step in. Welcome. Yesterday was most frightful, wasn't it? Still, the merchants here are known for banding together to help in times of crisis, and yesterday was no exception. Even our restaurant once helped distribute emergency rations during the 100 Days War. Should it be required, it would be our honor to provide to those in need once more.
Repair work on the market, army men strutting down the streets. It's the same as after the 100 Days War.
That monster was apparently an ancient dragon. No one's seen one in like a billion years, apparently, so the Liberal News bought the photo I took of it. I can't wait for the next issue to come out.
Hello there. Hi, Mayor Maybell. Wow, looks like they've already started work. Yes, thanks to the aid of the citizenry, we've been able to start construction a lot sooner than I expected. I've also sent all the aid I can muster to Ravenel. It seems we've finally gotten past the worst of it all. It's good that things are settling down at least. So, how's, Lila? Lila hasn't changed since yesterday. The only thing we can do now is wait for the medicine to take effect. And pray, really. Oh, sorry. Not at all. Simply fretting by her bedside.
God, why can't I?
Simply fretting by her bedside won't fix anything. For the moment, I am of the opinion that the best thing I can do is fulfill my duty as mayor. After all, Lila would be quite put out with me if she knew I was wasting time worrying about her. Yeah, she definitely would. We'll do what we can, too. It's all in your hands. Good luck.
We'll send some guards at once. Till we succeed at capturing the dragon, we're in charge of security and bows. If you run into any problems, contact us immediately.
Capturing the dragon is going to be a massive operation involving the majority of the Air Force, apparently. It's going to take us near the border, so we'll have to be careful not to violate Erebonian territory. Even with the non-aggression pact in place, I can't help but think the Erebonians would be furious if we crossed the border. I'd really like to get to know the woman who runs the Costella shop. Right now she's running a shop with her fiancé. I think they'll go back to separate stands once the market reopens. But then, again, they might not. Maybe I should help out with the reconstruction.
Wowzers, they're already starting work. Maybe I should go help too. If you want to help, why not just stay here? Huh? Why? So you don't get in their way.
She's kind of a bitch. From all appearances, that was indeed a dragon of old. Something still feels wrong, though. According to all the ancient legends, dragons are supposed to be gentle and intelligent. But the dragon we've seen brazenly attacked a city and put orchards to the flame. Legends are never 100% reality, but there's usually at least a kernel of truth to them. Why would our dragon be so different from the ones in the legends?
The market merchants are working out of the hotel for now. Their dedication really is amazing. It does mean I've lost my excuse to be lazy about dinner, though.
God.
Welcome, guys. After a night, I'm finally calm again. Right now, he and I are working together to get through this.
The reconstruction work's begun, but it'll be a while before it's back open for business. Anyway, right now we need to keep up business and not lose our customers. Still, maybe because we changed locations, we're not getting as many customers. Katrina was worried this one repeat guy customer who came every day might not return. Oh God, he's a simp.
The Costella shop that relocated here after the market mess is as popular as I thought. The people working on the construction come to buy some on their breaks. The manager was impressed at first, but now he doesn't have the confidence to be impressed lately. This is what he gets for putting on airs. It's not like we're some popular store. Well, he gets what he deserves.
Man, the Costella shop's really popular. Thanks to that, no one's been ordering our food.
Well, I suppose this is just helping out. Maybe you should ask them to pay rent then or something.
Did you hear? Apparently the scheduled flights have stopped. In other words, the price of vegetables will start going up. Even if the price is a bit high, buying now might be a better deal.
Apparently the market stores are temporarily operating out of here. Well then, might as well have a look around. Even if business isn't gonna happen, I'd at least like to introduce myself. Apparently, the market repairs have already begun. I hope they're able to put it back in good order quickly.
Hey, welcome! Market repair work began this morning, apparently. My partner already ran out to go help. Since, honestly, I envy Buck's energy at times like these.
For a little while, the merchants will be temporarily occupying our hotel. So this basically means I don't need to do my job for each of the individual rooms, right? I think you could tell by looking, but most of them are technically open, but not actually doing business.
Oh, a special. Don't mind if I do.
Following Mayor Maybell's plan, we'll be borrowing rooms at the hotel and operating out of them for now. Really, I gotta tip my hat to the spirit of mutual assistance that the merchants of Bose have at a time like this. It's because we work hand in hand like this that we were able to recover from the flames of war.
Apparently, the Royal Army's preparing for a plan to capture the dragon. When I was a kid, I was taught that dragons are holy, though. Won't the goddess punish us for capturing one?
But as I wish to return to the capital, the schedule liner stopped of all things. But I'm the Imperial Ambassador. How dare they delay me?
We are currently searching for a way to return to the capital. While we cannot use the scheduled liners in accordance with the Royal Army's restrictions, we have no choice but to investigate every angle.
It seems there were no Imperial citizens among those injured. The silver lining in all this, one might say. God, what a dick.
Apparently, the dragon showed up in Ravenue Village, too. No one was hurt, but for the orchards to be burned to the ground? Dad's safe and I'm happy about that, but it's hard to be too happy. My husband finally returned from Ravenue Village. It's nice to have a man's help at times like this. There's a lot I want to say, but I'll keep it in for now.
God.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Apparently the market got hit too. Anyway, I'm really relieved to see my wife and son are uninjured. Ah, I see. So the chandelier is originally of Erebonian make, and then the family modified it to use orbital lights after those became popular?
Just as you say, it is one of the exceptional pieces left behind by the previous mayor. The chandelier is one of the items here which passed through the war unscathed. Perhaps because of its history, the previous master of the house, Mayor Maybell's father, spent a great deal of time staring at it.
Ah, I see. Always amazing to take a moment and realize the scope of the history of things around us. It's one of the things antiques can do for you. It makes you think about your own history, you know?
Her condition is stable, but Lila still isn't regaining consciousness. The medicine I received from Father Holstein doesn't seem to be having any effect. All we can do now is pray for her mercy. It was really loud this morning, so I came out to have a look and saw this. What a surprise, they've already started work. When did they get everything ready, I wonder?
So the market's closed for the foreseeable future. I was going to get close to the local merchants and bring a deal to the Anteros,
But now my great plans are being washed away like bubbles on a river.
Fanny and I came to help with the construction work. I don't know if we'll be super helpful or anything, but I can't just sit to the side like a good little girl and watch. Anyway, we'll work as hard as we can. Wait, that's a chick? I honestly thought that was a dude.
We decided to come help with the construction, too. After all, I don't have much of a part-time job if the market's closed. Besides, you gotta help each other out when you're in trouble, right?
Oh yeah, that guy. We've already started repairing the market. We can't just hang out and bother the folks in the hotel forever, after all. We'll have to start a Trayton and came out to lend a hand.
The father of the church said, he said that dragons are really peaceful. But why are they so scary then? Why did this one do a bad thing? I still need to search around here before I go to the southern block. Oh, Dumpling, where are you? I came to pray while I was out shopping. specifically for Lila to wake up soon. I hope my prayers reach the goddess.
Unfortunately, the maid from the mayor's household still hasn't regained consciousness, and I've treated her with every medicine I know, but to no avail. All we can do is wait for good news from the sister in attendance. The Liberalian army is seemingly going to act in response to the incident at the market. I worry, however. Bose is so close to Erebonia's southern march, and I'm certain fools back home do not take this as provocation.
The Empire's been ordering fewer and fewer parts for tanks recently. I suppose it makes sense when you consider the non-aggression pact. Leaves me feeling a little torn. I don't want to be a merchant of death, but it was good money. Okay, that's a good one. I appreciate that.
So dragons really do exist. I remember hearing tales about them in bars and whatnot, but whoever believed them? Believed them.
Huh, I guess I got everyone.
Huh? Hey! Now that I look, doesn't this guy have a guild emblem? Hello, Sting. It's been quite a while.
Scheherazade. From the sound of it, you led the rescue effort at the market the other day. Thanks. Sorry I wasn't there.
No, it's really just part of the job.
I'll take care of the small stuff. It's on you to take care of that dragon.
Those poor folk from the market are working out of the hotel and bar now. They apparently agreed to keep going thanks to a request from Mayor Maybell. She can work miracles when she needs to. Thanks to that, things are still pretty normal for most folk, at least when it comes to necessities.
The brass seems really shaken by this dragon mess, too. This really has to be a big deal if they're sending out so much of the Air Force.
We are rather on the clock this time, Estelle. Once we've picked up anything we need, we really should get to the landing port.
For the moment, repair work has begun at least. Trino and I provided all the crucial supplies. I fear, however, that they'll run out as work begins to get serious. I may need to consider further support as the project continues.
We're cooperating with Trino's family to support repairing the market. The core of our business is in that market, after all. It's only natural we'd help each other for once.
Yesterday, Father was talking over repair plans with Mr. Trino. Thanks to that, the repair work's going to begin today, apparently. Seeing them like that, I admit I don't find the idea of being a merchant bad. I just don't think there's any way I could do it. It's in my blood, but not in my heart, you know? God.
I honestly can't believe it. Kawano doesn't know what happened. This is what I get for thinking he came back because he was worried about me. What happened to the market? I just got back, so I'm completely lost on what's going on, I'm afraid.
I've worked with Borden to get the repairs started. We could only get together enough materials for the moment, so they'll run out soon. We need to arrange for more materials soon.
My husband's working with Borden to save the market. In the face of a crisis, we can work with even our worst rivals. Now this is the strength of Bo's merchants.
Ouch! The injury I got during the market attack still smarts. Honestly, I should be thankful I got away with only this. But what am I supposed to say? It hurts!
Repair work started on the market just this morning. Mayor Maybell is something else. She's a spitfire like no other. Nothing holds her back. I'd better learn a thing or two from her example myself and get back to business. If I let myself get distracted, old Borden might just pull everything out from under me.
We are rather on the clock this time. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to head in that direction, but I did anyway. Okay, I think we have got... I think we checked out everywhere. Just because I'm super duper paranoid.
You guys are the braces I was told about, right? The Army airship you'll be boarding will be docking soon. You're to go meet it at Dock 1 to the right.
Looks like the military ship hasn't shown up yet. We should have enough time to visit the merchants if we need anything. What do you want to do, Estelle? Let's head back and pick up a few things.
But in actuality, I'm going to talk to those engineers I didn't speak to earlier.
Thanks to the Army's orders, the flights that are usually scheduled to come through are grounded. Of course, flights are canceled just as I set off on my trip. Last time I planned a trip was during that Sky Bandit scare.
That Army ship should be here soon. Right now we're getting ready to get it docked up and serviced. Apparently the Army has some big plan to save us all, so they've stopped the usual flights. I just hope their plan is worth it. Normal flights have been canceled, but we've got an Army ship coming in apparently. We're trying to get ready, but those Army birds are so different than commercial liners.
Bup, bup. Dangerous combustible. Okay, yeah.
It's like we still got some time until 10.
Now let's just make one last save and...
Let's just go ahead and wait for the ship to arrive. So the airship that's going to pick us up is going to be one of those big reinforced Army ones, right? Yes, one of our guard airships. They make up most of our military ships, so I'd imagine that's what we'll be on. The typical Royal Army guard ship is usually well-rounded. Strong firepower, a large load capacity, and good mobility. Though that's what I know from 10 years ago. They've been upgraded some since they've been upgraded some since their initial deployment, correct? Yes, in addition to giving them better armor and engines and such, we've specialized the ships by varying their equipment. Patrol craft, scout craft, attack craft. The principle, at least as I understand it, is to ensure the squadrons are flexible by giving each one mission-specific equipment.
Just what I'd expect from the country that invented airship warfare. We have airship squadrons in Calvard, but they're nothing more than showboats, really.
The Empire is little different. We use airship squadrons, but the Empire's strength has always lain in its cavalry divisions, our tanks in this age.
Attention, please. A Royal Army vessel will be landing at Port 1 momentarily. All non-affiliated personnel, please refrain from entering Port 1. Yeah, hey, here we go! Huh? I don't think I've heard this engine sound before. Oh my, that's... Ah!
The R-style, baby! We did it!
So, we're gonna be riding the R-Sile. Julia didn't mention this when I spoke with her last night.
Yo, Estelle!
Hi, everybody! Long time no see!
Oh, oh god.
What? Is that...
We seem to have a habit of meeting in the strangest damn places.
Estelle, everyone! It's so great to see you again! What? Why are Niall and Dorothy on the R-Sile? Allow me to explain. Julia, you awful tease. Why didn't you tell me last night that you'd be coming in the R-Sile? I have to get my fun with surprises sometimes, my princess. My apologies if I startled you. Oh, Julia, I take it that if you're using the R-Sile, it's part of Grandmother's plan. Just so. What's Her Majesty got to do with this? If the famous cutting-edge Arsal gets involved, those living in fear of the dragon may have their concerns eased. I believe that is her thinking. Oh, good idea!
Queen Alicia continues to impress. The reporters are, I assume, along for the very same reason?
Yeah, pretty much. The whole damn country's losing it over this dragon thing. Looks like they're hoping us humble reporters can produce a little something to calm the masses.
Mr. Burns, remember.
I know. I won't give away any state secrets. I am going to be poking my head around to some extent, though. I ain't writing straight propaganda here.
As you wish.
On time for once, I see.
General Morgan! General, allow me to express our thanks for allowing us on board.
Well, Her Majesty's opinion helped. Let me be clear up front so there's no misunderstanding. You bracers are nothing more than observers on this mission. All you'll be allowed to do is watch as we execute the plan.
I'm fine with that. If the army can settle things, I sure won't complain.
I look forward to seeing what you can do, General. Very well. Your Highness, please, this way. We shall accompany you to the bridge.
But...
We can't allow the princess to board as a mere passenger on her own airship. It would affect the crew's morale, Your Highness.
Very well. Well, he's as icy as always. We should just accept that us dumb civvy bracers are, you know, something approaching competent. The General is a hard-headed, old-school sort of man. I doubt he'll ever change his opinions quickly. Allow me to lead you aboard the ship. And on that note, allow me to finally welcome you properly, as allies and friends of long standing. Welcome aboard the Arsile, flagship of the Royal Guard and Liberal.
So Agate and Tina are just gonna be out of this one. Okay, that's fine.
Damn, too late.
Is it gone?
We should have headed out a bit earlier. Ah well, we'll leave the dragon watching to the rest of the gang.
Yeah, but, aw, I wanted to ride the Arsile.
Come on, shortstop. There's more to life than gawking at machines.
Aw, but there's so much to see. An engine room with 8 of the new model engines, a next-generation bridge with all the best information processing equipment. It'd be a dream.
Your eyes are lit up like candles.
Hehe. But still, Agate, what do we do now?
Good question. Well, first off, I'm gonna need a new greatsword if I want to keep on... Well, first off, I'm gonna need a new greatsword if I want to keep being the heavy blade.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess you can't really repair a sword that gets broken that badly.
Yeah, gonna have to buy a new one. Let's go order one at the weapons store in the South Block. Agate! Yo, Ted.
You're the receptionist here, aren't you?
Huh, looks like you didn't make it in time. I can try to raise the Arsal on the radio if you want. Nah, that's okay. So you came out here just to see if I'd caught the flight? That too, but we actually just got a rush delivery on the flight last night with your name on it. I just found it. A rush delivery for me? Yeah, a small package. Return address says Russell. What?
From Grandpa?
I like the flashing lights on there. Oh man, this is gonna be a bomb-ass cutscene.
Well then, allow me to explain Operation Dragon Capture. This operation will be conducted primarily by the airship force. Our ground divisions will focus solely on keeping order in all regions during the operation.
Wait, all the regions? So we're going beyond Bose for this.
Possibly not by our choice. Last night's event showed that the dragon's capacity for flight is significant. It is very possible that it is very possible that we'll move to another region at some point.
Yeah, good point.
The plan shall involve 12 airships in total, including the Arsile, which is to say, it involves 2/5 of our entire fleet. The rest will be held in reserve.
2/5 of the entire fleet. That's enough power to give our friend quite a reception. Hmm?
Julia,
Sir. Whoa!
this is a map of the mission plan? Yes, precisely. The Arsile is currently cruising in Beau's airspace. We shall be using the Arsile as the flagship and command vessel for this operation. The actual Dragon Patrol shall be carried out by 8 patrol ships equipped with wide area radar. If the Dragon so much as raises its head above the tree line, they will be able to find it. Then, once the Dragon is found, ships will give chase at high speed and use their rapid-fire artillery to check the Dragon and guide it over to Lake Valeria. At the same time, several patrol vessels armed with tranquilizer rounds will be scrambled from Leiston Fortress. Once the Dragon is pinned, they will intercept it. They will fire every tranquilizer round they have and sink the creature. That is the plan in full.
Wow. Well, this is certainly a bit larger scale than most guild operations. If the tranquilizers don't work, I'm guessing you'll switch to live ammunition?
Yes. In that case, we'll have to destroy the Dragon with concentrated fire from all ships. Her Majesty has asked us to prioritize capture over destruction, but we are ready for every contingency.
Huh? Why would Queen Alicia want the Dragon alive?
Dragons are creatures of myth, the oldest legends. She said she could not bear to have it slain.
I can understand that, especially since the Dragon is under the Society's control. Yeah, good point. Wait, that's right! That Lawrence, or Lionheart, or whoever he is guy, he had a gospel. That'd mean...
Yes, the orbital shutdown phenomenon. According to Professor Russell, the maximum range of the effect is roughly 5 Arga. All ships have orders to get no closer than 10 Arga to the Dragon. As long as we do that, there should not be a problem.
That should work, hopefully.
Most impressive, General. You do seem prepared for everything.
We learned quite a bit from the 100 Days War. Should this plan somehow fail entirely, we will be left wanting for options. Should that come to pass, we will be relying on you.
It's nice of you to say that, but, why do I get the impression you think this plan is foolproof and invincible?
Of course. This plan has a problem. It's that we have to wait for the Dragon to show its face.
Well, that's the question. What do we do if the Dragon doesn't show up?
Given how Ouroboros has behaved up to this point, I find it unlikely they'll keep it hidden. They'll want to use that Dragon to do something.
They probably will, won't they? Well then, Bracers. Once you've found the Dragon, we will announce it over the comm. Until then, please make yourselves at home.
Whoa, I actually get control again. But it's just me. Ah, you're the Bracers I heard about. I never thought General Morgan would allow Bracers aboard. The Royal Army's really changing, I guess. I guess it's proof General Bright's reorganization is coming along.
Okay, instruments check out. It isn't too often you get to measure an engine's output in action. I am totally writing all this down for the... all this down for all the engines we design in the future.
We've done test after test to wring as much performance as we can from the engine. No matter how many experiments we do, though, in live combat things will be different. As one of the development staff, I'm half eager and half terrified to see how the engine performs. If it can get us through this mission, I'd say all the hard work will have been worth it. This will be the first flight out of the nest for this little bird. I'll be seeing how she does in collecting the final data. Engine room, no trespassing. I like how there's a little bed there for resting.
Estelle, good to see you. What brings you here?
I could ask the same thing of you, then. Huh, I know. Trying to catch a nap or something?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but no. I thought I'd get some practice, a little practice in.
I cannot seem to stay calm sitting in a confined space like this ship. You're in the middle of one of your walks, I'd guess.
Yeah, I could never manage to sit still myself. But practice, huh? Isn't it a little cramped for practice?
Practice isn't all about movement, remember? There's plenty you can do even in a small space such as this.
Huh? Like what?
Breathing exercises and meditation for one, but practicing your forms is an important part of training as well. Especially for bracers like us, who tend to get a little sloppy and let our styles fall apart from so much live combat. It's important from time to time to find a chance to return to the basics and correct yourself.
That's, a good point. I haven't actually done any disciplined practice for a while now. Hearing you put it that way makes me worry I'm, like, an awful mess in a fight right now. Oh, man.
Haha, it's nothing to worry about. I was speaking generally. Still, if it resonated with you, and there's nothing lost by finding a chance to recenter yourself, my offer still stands to be a practice partner.
Haha, well, thanks, then. I may just have to take you up on that.
I'll be looking forward to it. I'm going to continue my kata for a while. I want to be warmed up when that dragon appears.
Hello, Estelle. It's been quite a while.
Oh no, did you forget me? I'm Peyton, the mechanic. I was with you during one of your plans against Colonel Richard. Sorry, a lot's happened since then. I remember you now, though. You're the one who got us the Intelligence Division airship, right?
Yep. Glad I could be of help, and glad you didn't completely forget about me. Still, I'd heard there were bracers aboard, and the thought crossed my mind that it might be you guys, but I didn't think I'd be right on the money. Small world, huh?
We didn't think the Arcel would be here either. It seems like the Royal Army's pulling out everything for this mission.
Yes, I've heard this is the largest Liberalian military mobilization since the 100 Days War. And they tell me our target's a legendary ancient dragon. What better way to test the new engine, though, right?
You sure seem confident.
Well, hey, in a way, all our tuning of that thing was in preparation for this day. The designers from the central factory are here today, too, to collect data. It's finally time for the Arcel to make her grand entrance. I want her to fly like nothing's flown before.
When that second coup attempt happened, we brought out these orbital-driven howitzers. They were all busted during the fight, but we got them repaired quickly enough. We'd have trouble managing ground combat without these. The door is tightly closed. Okay.
Ms. Bright?
Is something wrong, General Morgan?
I was taking a moment to look over the battle plan again. A plan that can seem perfect when first drafted can show faults over time.
Have you, found any problems then?
None that stand out to me. Short of the truly unpredictable happening, this plan should succeed. I'm afraid there'll be no need for you this time.
Well, I won't mind if that turns out to be true. But if we need to, we'll help as best as we can. You did, let us aboard after all, sir. You must suspect something could happen.
It's possible, but remember, you'll only act if our plan ends prematurely. I expect you to follow orders during the mission itself.
Don't worry, we understand. We'll just watch for now and see what you guys can do.
Quite ahead on your shoulders, Ms. Bright. We still have a little time before contact with the dragon. Use the time until then to ensure you're prepared.
Yo-ho, Estelle! Hi, Dorothy. You seem to be doing okay. Is your camera still treating you good? You bet! This girl's so cute, she looks great from any angle. And by this girl, you mean the Arcel? Oh, Dorothy, you're as you as ever. Hehe, you too, Estelle. You're just as full of energy as always. Well, thanks. Wait. Were you worried about me? Yeah, of course. I mean, I took the photo of Joshua, right? If that made you all sad, I'd have to be sad too. Oh, Dorothy, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm a reporter, so it's my job to try and cheer people up. Sort of. If you're worried about anything else, talk to me anytime. I'll, keep that in mind.
Oh, she got a picture of me.
I'm just gonna be taking pictures of this beauty until the dragon shows up. And then I'm gonna pretend to get interior shots while getting pics of the lady captain instead.
Yo, Estelle! Killing time until the dragon shows up?
More or less. How about you? Putting stuff together for your latest scoop?
Not really. I'm waiting for the star of the show, same as you. Even if it doesn't show up, at least we got a few nice shots of the R-Sile. We're just lucky to even be here.
You must be having a field day. You get to cover the fight with the dragon and the new cutting-edge ship all in one go.
Hell, the dragon versus airships thing alone would make it the story of the decade. Every single reporter at the office raised their hand when we were taking volunteers to cover this.
That figures. Congrats on getting picked for the job. Did you guys draw straws or something?
Draw? No, of course not. I got picked because I'm a damn good reporter. And all that effort during the coup is starting to pay off.
Well, hey, more power to you. So even the Royal Army respects you now, huh?
Hey, if you write good stuff, even the big guys will come knocking on your door. By the way, if anything interesting's come your way lately, I'm free to stop a few stories anytime you want. We could always use a few good editorials to fill our pages.
We'll see.
Speaking of, Estelle, you close at all to Captain Schwartz?
I wouldn't exactly call us close. I guess we've known each other for a while now, though.
Don't suppose you could introduce me? We've been getting hounded by readers for a special edition. We've been getting hounded by readers for a special edition featuring the female captain of the Royal Guard.
Julia's kinda popular then?
Oh, totally. I'd say she's as popular as Her Highness Claudia. I've even heard some publishers are itching to put a whole photo album of her on the shelves.
Photo album?
It's just a rumor floating around. Even if they wanted to, there's no way they'd get permission. And I sure don't want to be the guy who's caught taking candid photos of her.
Yeah, that's true. I'd kinda like to see this album, though. God damn.
Hello, Bracers. Welcome aboard. Just above here is the bridge, and just below us is the conference room. The Arcel is a pretty large ship. People tend to get lost at first when they're assigned to her. Doesn't really seem that large. Just above here is the bridge, and just below us is the conference room. The hatches to the left and right lead on to the outer deck.
Shara, so this is where you are. Hi there, Estelle. Taking a walk? Yep. Enjoying the wind? Yes, the weather's lovely, so I'm taking it easy. Knowing when to take a breather is part of our job too, you know. Short breaks like these are good for keeping our minds sharp. Now's the perfect time. Yeah, I know. Hey, Shara, do you think the plan will work? To be honest, I don't know. Common sense says there's a very good chance it'll succeed. We have 12 patrol ships out on patrol as we speak, after all. Hard to imagine even something as powerful as a dragon getting away from all that. Yeah, I guess you're right. General Morgan was pretty confident, too. And that's just how he looks on the surface. Remember? He was none too happy to have bracers on board, and yet he let us on anyway. That can only mean one thing. He's worried about how this will turn out, too? Exactly. And that still is why conserving our strength right now is a good idea. Haha, makes sense. Guess I'll keep wandering around a bit. Good, that's what I like to hear. It's not every day you get to ride the Arcel. Enjoy yourself. True enough. See ya, Shara. See you soon, Estelle. The fact that we're on board proves that General Morgan is uneasy. We need to be ready to act at a moment's notice. But until then, I'm going to take it easy. Ms. Bright, good day. How do you find the Arcel? It's really, really cool. I guess I shouldn't be surprised the Queen's ship is awesome, but still. Thank you for your kindness, Ms. Bright. I'm simply relieved the new engine made it in time. Of course, I hardly expected to use it on a mission of quite this nature. I hear that. Who'd imagine a dragon would show up? Yes, it is an utter mystery as a foe, even to us. We may have a plan of attack, but it would be foolish to rely completely on it in the face of the unknown. Be prepared for anything in case something goes amiss. If anything happens, it'll be up to us, huh? It'll all be up to us, huh? Hopefully it will not come to that, but only Idios knows what lies before us. Oh, by the way, Julia, did you know Mr. Niall Burns wants to cover you for an article? An article? About me? Yeah, he wants the citizens to know the real Royal Guard, he says. He's pretty serious about his job, so I think you can trust him, you know? I am well aware of Mr. Burns' professional credentials. If not, I would not have allowed him to accompany us and cover this story. Oh yeah, good point. To be honest, I absolutely support the idea behind such an article. However, I'm afraid I must decline. Huh? Even if you support it? We've refused similar proposals from other companies as well, you see. We cannot give the liberal news any special treatment. Ah, I guess not. Forgive me, but tell him as much. I still look forward to seeing the article, however. Okay, then.
Speaking of articles, let's read that special. Buzz Market, flattened by legend. Citizens flee damaged market. Grieves over orchards. Emergency announcement.
Oh, Stell, hello. Are you finding it a little hard to calm down? Yeah, a bit. Really can't stay still for this one. That reminds me, you, always walk around like this on the passenger ships as well. Yeah, now that you mention it, I do. I don't know, I feel all kind of suffocated and trapped when I have to sit around politely. That's very like you, Estelle. But, I wouldn't worry about that too much on the R-Sile. Huh? What do you mean? Property of the Ocelus family it may be, but this is still a fully functional war cruiser. At full speed, its engine capabilities far exceed those of passenger vessels. If we go at flank speed, I don't think you'd even be able to remain standing. Is it seriously that fast with a new engine? You'll be surprised, I think. It's a bit like walking into a storm. I see! So that kind of makes all this the calm before the storm, then. Yes, after a fashion. This may be a very brief period of peace before the action begins. If you want to look around the interior, this may be your only chance. I better keep that in mind, then. Guess I better start wandering around faster, huh? Yes, I'll see you later. As you said, Estelle, this is the calm before the storm. If you want to have a look around the interior of the Arsala, this may be your only chance.
You guys are here to observe the operation, right? Well, I've just got one thing to say to you. Don't get in our way. We're finished talking. Why don't you return to your post? Oh yeah, you're those bracers, right? I'm Lux, the Arsyle's helmsman. I'm in charge of piloting the ship. Sorry, but it looks like you guys aren't going to get a chance to show off. The dragon? Please. Even a dragon's nothing compared to the Arsyle. You guys just sit back and enjoy the show. Also, don't mind Echo right over there. She may not be too friendly, but she's a good gal at heart. Ah, hello. You're the observers, right? I'm Leon, the Arsyle's communications officer, and I run the switchboard and radio here. Probably won't be a very long acquaintance, but it's nice to meet you. Probably won't be a... Let's both do our best.
Do you have nothing else to do?
God, what a bitch. Oh, hey, there's a cook. Yo, bracers, welcome to the ship's galley. The name's Casey. I run this little corner of the Ladybird as ship's cook. I run the ship commissariat, too, but that's not quite ready yet. If you want some supplies, I'll have to ask you to come back a bit later. Oh, hey, a game of pool. Not much of a choice but to eat here when we're on a long-haul voyage. The harder the job is, though, the nicer eating it here is. And Casey's got one hell of a job, changing the menu every day so we don't get tired of the same thing. Not much of a choice but to eat here. Okay. Thankfully, Casey's a hell of a cook. Thank Ideas for small blessings. Sorry, the commissary isn't open just yet. If you need some supplies, check back in a bit.
Still, touring the ship? Pretty much, yeah. Wait a minute. Are you drinking before a mission?
This is the drink of celebration, my sweet. I celebrate the imminent meeting of the genius bard and legendary dragon.
Well, putting aside the genius bard bit, a legendary dragon? Do they still tell stories about dragons in the Empire?
Why, naturally. There are quite a number of legends and tall tales of sightings, especially in the southern regions near Bobes. In fact, I believe the Imperial Institute of Science was to launch an investigation, but then the 100 Days War broke out.
Wow, sounds like you guys take the legends kind of seriously. So even in the Empire, dragons are pretty much a mystery, huh? You could say that, I suppose. But to the people of the Empire, this particular situation would have a more straightforward solution. Straightforward, huh? Erebonia is far more, pragmatic realm. Erebonia is a far more, pragmatic realm than liberal. If something like this were to happen in the if something like this were to happen in the Empire, His Majesty would order the destruction of the dragon immediately. The Empire believes in boldly standing against all those who would. The Empire believes in boldly standing against all who would oppose it. Even if the opposition is a dragon, it would be torn down without mercy. That seems a little bloodthirsty. Securing national peace through force of arms is the Erebonian way. And I confess, as a messenger of love and peace, I do find it a bit sad. It would be an interesting turn of events for the dragon to flee in Erebonia. Were that to happen, though, it is all too clear that it would be taken as an excuse for rekindled war. The good General Morgan is all too aware of that, I suspect. Signal from the Melder. Dragon in flight in airspace above the Malga Mine. All crew to battle stations. All crew to battle stations. Guild observers, report to the bridge. Here we go! Hey, where the fuck is Low? What's happening?
The dragon is above the Malga mine. Look at the display. Why would you bring up the display after the fact?
Malga? So it's in Roland? I'm amazed we found it. Where shall we intercept it, sir?
A good question. We need to lure it to the lake, but we cannot afford to let it near the capital. Our interception point will be near the Lenhart River estuary. Patrol ships, lure the dragon to the riverside. Attack ships forward!
Aye, sir. This is the RSAIL to all ships. Our interception point will be the Lenhart River estuary. All patrol ships, lead the dragon to the interception point. Use formation B. Attack ships, launch and proceed to the interception point.
To think he would actually fall into their hands. Perhaps I need to settle this myself. No. If I act, it will simply be the same thing all over again. He and I are in the same position, I suppose. Great Idios who art in the sky, please, guide us who stand upon this chaotic earth.
All attack ships have launched. Estimate their arrival at 12-20 hours.
Full speed ahead! Put us southwest of the interception point.
Aye, sir. Restore orbital power flow to all sections. Ahead full. Helm, take us to the southwest of the Lenhart River estuary. All attack ships have arrived at their designated positions. Tranquilizer rounds loaded and ready.
Alright, all that's left is to wait for the dragon to show up. All attack ships prepare to fire. Begin attack on my command.
Aye, sir. Oh. And it begins.
All ships, fire!
Got him!
Ha!
I think we got it! Absolutely incredible.
Ha! Not even a dragon could stand up against this.
My goodness, such spectacle. What a performance.
Confirming splashdown of dragon into Lake Valeria. Shall we proceed as planned and bind it, sir?
Proceed! As soon as you've confirmed it's safe, bring the Argyle down. We'll perform a water landing and inspect the dragon ourselves.
Aye, sir.
Valeria Lake. The fucking wooden ass boat out of an airship. I love it. I mean, or it could just be playing possum, honestly.
Water landing complete. No response from the dragon.
Right then. Time to see this with my own eyes. Captain, accompany me.
Sir. Can we? Yes, you should come too. This is an ancient dragon of legend. Not exactly something you'll get to see every day. Yeah!
Just
Yeah!
Oh, Dorothy, you've done it again.
Oh, wow, it's so big! He's so handsome, too. It's a shame he's asleep. I hope he wakes up soon.
I told you, girl, if he wakes up, we're in trouble. Still, hell of a creature.
Wow. Incredible hardly does it justice. Estelle!
You guys came too, huh? Your Highness, it is dangerous out here. Please, I must ask you to return to the cabin.
I'll be fine, General. Besides, seeing it up close, it truly is magnificent. Is it really asleep, though? We've confirmed a heartbeat, so it isn't dead. Even so, we pumped enough tranquilizers into it to stop an army of normal monsters. We'll be down for a while. Cool! That's good, then! Speaking of things being good, does anybody see that Leonhard Low whoever guy around?
I doubt he could be hiding.
Lowe held the gospel, which was the linchpin of this experiment. If he is not here, does this mean they have abandoned their quest?
According to the patrol ships that chased the dragon in, there was never a rider visible. I'd say it's very likely he wasn't present to begin with.
Not surprising. He probably learned of our plan and fled. Typical of his sort of criminal element.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy to just turn tail and run. Indeed, we shouldn't let our guard down just yet. Incidentally, where are you taking the dragon after this?
For the moment, the plan is to tow it to Lyston. After that, we'll need to discuss it with Her Majesty and Cassius first.
I see. Huh?
Dorothy?
Did you find something? Maybe it's just my imagination, but... Is there a bump on his forehead? What? She's right. There's this little bump. There's a slit on it, actually. Maybe it's an eye or something.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! No.
The gospel, it's here!
It was a trap all along! He was playing possum the entire time. Oh, shit. Oh.
Wah!
Damn you! You will not escape! Schwartz, get us in the air!
Sir.
I guess you could say this dragon is blazing a trail in the sky. Nah, that was terrible. Oh shit, missiles? This is some weird-ass missile shots. They're like spinning around before they started flying. It's kind of weird.
No good! Guided missiles can't get a lock! Damn it all! We can see the heat signature right there, too!
It must be jamming our missiles somehow. Alright then, give it a taste of the main guns.
The target is increasing speed! 2300 Celga per hour, 2400, 2500, 2600?
Tch, what a monster! None of these patrol ships will be able to pursue it.
The RSL's engine can keep up with that. All hands, we will now accelerate to flank combat speed, 3200 SPH. All hands, brace for G-force shock. What does that mean? The massive acceleration and thrust will feel like it makes us heavier. Crouch down and brace yourself. Okay.
Brace yourself, brace yourself.
Flank speed, engage. Do not let it escape.
Aye, ma'am!
Ah!
Ramming speed!
I think it's getting behind you. Oh, no. You're going down too. Okay.
Dragon is descending! At this rate, we'll lose visual!
Keep going. Do not lose it. How can we still be in a cloud? Wait, where is this? What do you... The Nebel Valley. Could we already be in the mist?
Dragon has descended to 1200 Arga. 1100. 1900. Dragon lost, ma'am.
Julia, so we lost sight of it? We did. The northwestern part of the Nebel Valley. The place where the fog is deepest.
Can we dock the R-cell in that old fort?
No, the R-sail is too large.
I see. The operation is over then. All operation ships are to patrol the Nebel Valley region. The R-cell will return to Bose.
That's boring. I thought we were going to fight the dragon.
The dragon has fled to the northwestern corner of the Nebel Valley. It's the part of the valley that's hardest to traverse. It's covered in deep fog, being further in than the bandit base was. In other words, scouting by airship will be difficult? Difficult at best. There's really no option but to dispatch an expedition on foot. But wait a second! If we send in a whole army, the dragon will just run away! She has a point. I think it would be better to try and strike him with a smaller group while he's still vulnerable.
Meaning you'd like for us to leave it to you. Well, we are more used to investigating something on difficult terrain than most of your troops. I would say we're the right people for the job. Do you have any idea of how you would investigate this? As I recall, there is no real road into that section of the valley. Simply wandering over and praying to Idios that you'll find something could take days at a minimum.
Well...
Leave that to me. Oh, hey, Agate. Hey, Tita.
Oh?
Agate, Tita!
Yo, sorry to butt in.
Pardon us? What are you doing here? And more importantly, are you sure you should be up and about?
Like I told Tita, this is nothing. Just a bunch of scratches.
Tita, is he serious? Estelle stare, Tita. Estelle stare. Yeah. I don't think Agate's really pushing himself. I see. Well, okay then, I guess.
You have plenty of energy, if nothing else. You said leave it to me, but do you even know what we're talking about?
Yeah, Lugren filled me in on the details. That overgrown lizards disappeared into the northwest of Nebel Valley, right?
Yeah, but what can you...
I know a man who knows a lot about the area. If we ask him, we should be able to find a way to get into that corner of the valley.
Oh?
Who is this guy exactly?
A tough old-timer by the name of Welmer. He lives on the eastern side of the valley. He bragged to me once that he got across that the ravine that divides that part of the valley from the rest.
Oh, right. That old man living in that little hut.
Impressive. Your constant hunt for information has borne fruit, you might say.
Even if you find the dragon, what do you intend to do? It's not what I would call a trivial foe. Do you intend to slay it yourselves? Like a bunch of dragon slayers? This isn't some legend of heroes, you know. We were just following its trail. The trails it left in the sky. But it ended up zeroing out on us. Deep out of the azure sky. Despite our machinery made of cold steel, we are at the lowest point of our reverie right now.
There's a gospel on the thing's head, right? Job 1 is to deal with that.
It does follow that the reason the dragon has grown violent is due to that gospel. The Gospels have been responsible for all sorts of bizarre phenomenon before now, after all.
And if we nullify the gospel, perhaps we can put an end to the dragon's rampage. Sounds like a good plan to me.
When you say you'll break the Gospel, you remind me of what Father Graham did. He hit the Gospel with an artifact and shorted it out. But we do not exactly have a surfeit of artifacts.
Yeah, we don't have time to fiddle with stuff like that. We're just going to smash the thing to bits, frame and all.
What? Whoa, hang on a sec. Can we really break a Gospel that easily? When I handled one, it always seemed like it was really sturdy.
Let's just say we've got a solution to that little problem. Take a look.
Your sword! There's something fitted into the... Oh, now I see.
Russell tossed me a new gizmo of his in the mail. It's a little something for breaking gospels.
For real?
How is it meant to work exactly?
Oh, I'll explain. The unit on the hilt applies high-frequency vibrations to the blade that will help it break a gospel's frame. Because of the vibration, the motor will break after a few hits. But Grandpa shows that if you hit a gospel cleanly with the vibrating blade, the gospel will break. I don't think I quite get it all, but it sounds incredible.
Libel's greatest living genius comes through once again. I got Tita to attach it when it arrived, and it seems like it works. All that's left now is to find the dragon and give him a good one on the forehead. So, Mr. General, how's that sound for a plan?
If Russell's given you a fighting chance, I suppose I have no choice but to agree.
So then...
You'll let us take a crack at it?
Yes, do everything you can. However, I will have airships around the valley on standby. They will be able to respond if or when the dragon slips past you.
Sounds like a challenge. You just tell them they won't need much ammo.
The Arcyle will patrol... The Arcyle will patrol in Bo's airspace while you search. Once you've discovered the dragon's location, please contact us. Roger, leave it to us. I'll have Sieg carry a message once we find it. If I'm not with them, I'll ask him to stay near Estelle. Scree!
Your Highness, if you do accompany them, please take the greatest care. Estelle Bright? Agate Krosner?
Huh?
What? If the dragon escapes the valley, the army will move to contain it with everything we have. We will not allow the people of Liberal to come to harm again. So, do everything you can. Don't worry about protecting others. Focus on your mission and leave the rest to us.
General.
So basically, I got your back? Never thought I'd hear that from you, General. What brought that out?
Nothing but politeness, Mr. Krosner. Captain, get us in the air.
Sir.
Why do I have a sinking suspicion that they added another side mission while I was in the air? Something incredibly stupid, yet something I incredibly want to do. Please form your party. You may choose one other member aside from the mandatory member. Okay, so... Oh. give it to Olivier. He needs it, you know?
Okay, so we're going to see Welmer in Nebel Valley, right?
Yeah. More importantly, though, are you really tagging along, Tita?
Hehe, of course. If the vibration unit breaks, I can fix it right then and there. I think my cannon can lend a hand against any flying monsters, too.
Fine, whatever. Just don't slow us down, short stuff.
No problem. Estelle, what is it?
What's with the look?
Oh, nothing much. How do I put it? I was just thinking that you two seem a lot closer now.
Ah, the proud raven wears his white armor openly at last. It moves a man to tears.
What?
The hell are you going on about?
Look at that blush! But seriously, it looks like you've got your feelings all sorted out, huh?
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna run off alone and get wrecked like a chump anymore. If I do, I'm gonna have a certain little someone guilt-tripping me with her pouty face again.
Aw, I get. I see. Okay then, let's hurry to Nebel Valley. Yeah.
Let's move out. It just goes back to the happy-ass music. I love it. Oh, fuck you. I knew it. Okay, it's just a monster, though. That's fine.
I got word from General Morgan. You're heading for Nebel Valley, right?
Yeah, we're used to working in small groups.
We're the best people for the job, really.
Well, if you have Morgan's permission, I have no objections either. The Army's saying they'll keep things secure. You kids do what you do best.
That's the plan.
No need to tell me twice.
Looking forward to some good news.
Is the R-Cell still there? No! I missed out on the on the commissary. Every single time. Okay, so we want the East Boys away, I believe. Wait, no, there's a Ravenous Trail monster, so... Okay, we're gonna go... We're gonna go to the west first, actually, because I want to kill that. Okay, it's actually letting me do it, which is really fucking surprising. Ah, man.
Damn it.
Wait, Crone Trail. Am I heading in the right direction? Yep, I am. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna go check in Ravenous anyway. The hell? 2 attacks in a row? That's bullshit. Ooh, Royal Leaf. And we got a frog for our troubles. Last time I saw something this empty, I was looking at my calendar. That was a good one, actually. And good night. Earthworm. I'm gonna call him Jim. Ah, man. And good riddance.
The cleanup of the orchards is going forward as planned, but I wonder how the talks went. If we don't work together, restoring the orchards will be a dream within a dream. The orchard folks were up late talking. It has to be rough for them, but I'm sure they'll pull through. Our stores, our village exists because of the orchards after all. Agate, Miss Bracer, did you catch the dragon yet?
No, we're gonna deal with it now.
Oh, okay. Good luck. I'll be rooting for you. I wonder if Pesca and Gray made up. They're grown-ups, so they ought to be able to work together. Hello, Agate. Already back at work?
Yeah, things are kind of busy right now.
Being a bracer really is a full-time job, isn't it? Well, once you're done for the day, come over and have a drink. I'll treat you to one of our best ciders.
Oh yeah? I'll hold you to that, Lyman. Looking forward to it.
Hello there. How goes your capture plan?
Well, we know what's causing the dragon to go crazy now. If our next plan goes okay, we should have this whole mess sorted out.
Haha, that's wonderful news. But I must implore you, be careful. Especially you, Agate. Your sister would haunt me for eternity if something happened to you.
I don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. I've got a little watcher keeping an eye on me all the time as it stands.
That's good enough for me, I suppose. Be careful, all of you, and good luck. Dragons are creatures beyond mortal understanding. Who knows what could happen if you challenge one?
I'm keeping that in mind, trust me.
Agate! Thank Idios, I'm glad to see you on your feet again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Guess I made you worry, huh? I'm fine now, though. Well, I ain't exactly top shape yet, but not like I'm gonna keel over from a little walking around.
I'm glad to hear that, but it sounds like you have a lot of work ahead of you. Please, take care of yourself. I saw everyone talking about what to do with the orchards. Pesca was all smiles afterward, too. Maybe things are looking up. Hi, Agate! Are you gonna go beat up the dragon?
Yeah, something like that. Just you wait, kiddo. I'll get this all taken care of soon.
Awesome! Do your best. We'll be rooting for you. Oh my, it's you, Agate. I thought your injuries were keeping you in bed.
They did, but I'm better now. Ma'am, did the dragon damage your place at all?
Thankfully not. The goddess was watching out for us, I'm sure.
The goddess, huh? Yeah, maybe she was. I'd like to think so, too.
Goodness, that's positively devout coming from you. I'll pray for her blessings to reach you on your way, then.
Man, that's some fancy dress right there. For now, we're just going to set our sights on rebuilding the orchard and focus on that. While we were talking, I brought up my tractor again. Still can't believe I got old Gray to admit that a tractor might actually be useful. I kind of wonder if he understands how I feel a little better now. Anyway, once I get my tractor back from the repair shop, I better make good use of it. And for like a hard work, why is he like dressed up in a like a stuffed shirt?
We finally cleared the damage to the orchard, but the view here feels so much lonelier now. We all must come together and rebuild somehow. I had a long talk with Pesca yesterday, and I appreciate his passion at the very least. I'm still not all that keen on this idea of his to bring in a tractor to till the earth in place of our hands. But, well, perhaps it's time I bend a little. Tilling all that land without help would be hard, after all. Seems I have to bow to technology for once. Just once, though. This won't be a habit.
Come back to him on the next one. He's fucking on a tablet. He's on a fucking tablet or something.
Look at me, I'm surfing the interwebs.
You know, shit like that. Six good souls. I honestly thought we were going to get some dialogue there out of that, but I guess not. Oh, whoops. Hey, look, it's Agate's house. Private home. At least we still get to look at the picture of his sister, then. And good riddance. Oh, just 10 more until Olivier hits 60. This'll be good. Hooray! He did it. He made it. Finally. Sorry, no one's allowed beyond this point. It's a crime scene at the moment. We need to preserve its condition. Good work. Leave the rest to us border patrol guys. Ah, crap. Are you serious? Okay, well that was annoying, but at least it's over. Okay, so literally everyone except for Olivier is now at... Oh, there it is. Wow, he's a big fucker, isn't he?
Good to go.
Show you the truth. Take that.
Wait, what? Well, that was something. Exterminated monster.
Here for a rematch. For a rematch.
Okay. Go back to the city. Report this mission. Necrotic.
Here for a rematch.
Oops.
Good work. Always nice to see some progress. Complete any more jobs.
I see, so you... I see, so you'll be returning to your family in the Empire after this?
Yes, that is my current schedule. I still have a short break from the academy, so I shall visit with my father.
You are truly the woman I expected you to be. Possessed of progressive thoughts on one hand, while also equipped with our moral principles from yore. I feel I should again offer thanks to Ideas for allowing us to meet.
No, but please stop. I am nothing but an experienced girl. It seems that this arranged marriage meeting will end on a positive note. Still, next is a return to her family in the Empire as soon as this ends. Really, Miss Felicity hasn't even the time to rest.
It seems this marriage meeting will end with some measure of success. This has been a valuable chance to deepen the friendship between both families indeed. At first I was worried how things would go, but it seems this meeting has ended in success. To deepen the relationship between both families, I hope they will continue their correspondence. Whether it will proceed to marriage will depend on their opinions, but...
The liner's out of condition.
With the liners out of condition, though, restocking is starting to be a real pain. If this drags out much longer, I might have to cut back on our menu. I like to avoid that if I can. I mean, we have guests coming from all over to try our dishes. I want to make it worth their while.
What awful timing. Still haven't been lifted. The flight restrictions on Beau's airspace still haven't been lifted. We're almost totally out of certain brands of wine, too.
The head chef's worrying about our stock, too. The merchants have been so focused on the market that they don't have time to work with us, though. Anxiety really dulls the taste buds, you know?
So then, where in the market will you be opening your store?
Right next to the southern entrance. It just happened to be open, but I think it's a pretty good spot.
True, it's not bad at all, but if you're near the entrance, you'll need a trick to stop the customer's legs. Customers just entering tend to walk fast. If you don't do anything, they'll zoom right by you.
I see. Everyone's working hard to restore the market. I can hear the pounding of the hammers at work from here.
Perhaps you've heard that the owner of this establishment is none other than Mayor Maybelle herself? With her managing both the restoration of the market and revenue, however, she's hardly in any position to worry about the restaurant. We'd hate to see her burdened with more than she can handle, so we'll be doing all we can here in her place.
Seems like all the work is going faster than planned. The only problem left is the existence of that damn dragon. Even if we fix the market up better than new, that thing can just swoop down and ruin it all again. Hope that plan the army's cooked up goes as well as what we're doing here, is what I'm saying. Mayor Maybelle is working herself ragged. She's living up to the heritage established by her father through and through. It is slightly concerning that she does not seem to acknowledge the considerable burden she's placed upon herself, however. But all people are like that when they're young. Even I did some crazy things in my youth. Ho ho ho!
Lila has regained consciousness at last. In the darkness moments, I did fear that, but it has not come to pass. It lifts all our hearts to see her healthy and well.
Estelle, Lila's awake. She's all right. Oh, thank Idios, thank you. Miss Bright. Lila, are you okay? I am well, yes. It seems I've caused you all to worry. Please forgive me. Oh, Lila, what are you saying? You shielded Mayor Maybelle in the only way you could. You probably saved her life. All the fault goes to that silver-haired maniac and his dragon.
Indeed, do not blame yourself for injuries inflicted upon you.
By the way, I heard from Miss Maybelle. It seems I owe a debt to Mr. Vathek and Mr. Lenheim. Thank you for helping me when I was indisposed.
It was a pleasure to help one as brave as you.
Goddess preserve us. Preserve me. Lila's only just woken up, and yet she insists on going right back to work. She's not well enough to be straining herself, though. Perhaps if I hog-tie her to the bed.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that should be Maybelle saying that line, not you.
Oh, everyone! Lila's finally awoken. Thank Idios. Of course, she immediately returned to work, which I swear is going to end up making Sister Rosa bedridden from worry. It's so like Lila. She really is unstoppable when it comes to her work.
Okay, so we went down the west. Now it's time for the east. Hacken Gate. Wait, I've never actually been back to Hacken Gate, have I? Well, that was easy enough. Okay, that was easy enough. Ah, crud. Reviving Balm. Sorry, I'm empty. Well, that was easy enough.
We're good to go.
I don't know if this means we'll actually go into Erebonia this time. Nah, I doubt it. Not until Cold Steel, I'm sure. Fevered Gaze, thank you. A manly dish so manly it has an eyeball in it. The army is advising all potential climbers away from the mountains. This is exactly the sort of thing that should test a climber's endurance. The best thing we can do now is wait patiently, not complain. If we wait, the warning will clear up. I'm certain of it. The dragon thing seems like it's dragging out pretty badly. The soldier's expression seems so anxious. Hey, welcome to my little border bar. Wait, you! It has been some time, my good man. I last graced your establishment when I first came to Liberal, no? Such sweet memories. Yeah, I thought it was you. You're that traveler from Erebonia. So how's Liberal been treating you? Far better than I imagined it would. Spectacle, intrigue, hope. It has been quite the journey. What, seriously? That sounds like quite the story. I'd like to hear it over a drink someday. Should I find the time, my good man, I would be glad to. I've got enough money to travel on now, so I think it's about time I left the army. My discharge has been deferred, though, since we're on alert status. Well, all I gotta do now is get through this in one piece. I heard the dragon fled into Nebel Valley. I tried coming here thinking I might be able to get a look at it. Anyway, I do hope the army is careful with this capture plan of theirs. It may be causing a great deal of trouble now, but a real live dragon is irreplaceable scientifically. The general's on board the Arsile. He's taking personal command of the capture of the dragon. Oh yeah, the prison.
The fort's on full standby alert. We might get mobilized ourselves to fight that dragon. Don't mind admitting that makes me nervous.
The dragons apparently fled into Nebel Valley. Not much the Air Force will be able to accomplish in a mountain valley like that. I wonder what the general's gonna do. Yeah, the general's room was actually pretty nice, all things considered. The door is locked. Hey, Olivier, remember when we were locked in that prison?
It's mostly the Royal Guard and Air Force handling the dragon. The border garrison's on alert status, but as a practical matter, we're not taking any direct action. As always, it falls to us to keep a close eye on the border.
Apparently the dragon capturing plan isn't going so well. It's gotten to the point where they're going to try fighting the dragon on land. Yikes. It's just gossip, though. Probably shouldn't pay too much attention to it. Hey, Olivier, remember when we were locked in these cells?
Hackengate is currently on alert because of the dragon. I hope the Air Force can take care of it soon.
We got enough money to travel on now. Okay, so... Ah, crap.
show.
Okay, Nebel Valley time. Here we go. Yep. Nebel Valley.
Okay, then. First we need to visit that little hut on the eastern side of the valley, right?
Yeah, let's hurry. Hey, we're at save file number 100.
We did it! Piece of cake!
Huh, who just leveled up? I guess it was Olivier. That works for me. Yeah, here we go. Now I'm on the right path. Ah, crap.
Piece of cake!
Enjoy the show.
Yo, old timer.
Oh, Agate, and the Little Sprouts group.
Hello, Mr. Welmer. Sorry to bother you.
You kids seem like you're filled with purpose this time. What's happened? Tell me.
Yes, we are, sir. Actually,
I still explained about the dragon attacks around the region and how it disappeared into the northwest part of the valley.
Oh, I see. Explains all the noise a little while ago, at least.
Hey, old timer. You used to say you've been to the northwest, right? If you don't mind, we'd like to know what route you used.
Absolutely not.
huh?
The hell? Why not? Let me ask you kids one question. Once you find that dragon, what are you gonna do?
Oh, seems like it's being controlled, so we don't really want to slay it.
But if it keeps causing trouble even after we break the gospel, we'll have to. Can't let it hurt people no matter what.
Goodness, children today know nothing. You You kids are treating that dragon as if it's just a big monster. That's no dumb beast you're hunting. That is a divine creature older than the Great Collapse.
From before the what? You're saying it's been here for over 1,200 years?
Come on, old-timer, be serious. Sure, it might have a long lifespan, but... Mr. Welmer speaks the truth, I believe. According to the legends of the Septian Church, dragons are the divine guardians of she who dwells above. I find it unlikely we can apply our common experience to them.
Seriously?
I'm starting to think we shouldn't have thought of it like a normal monster.
Trying to slay that creature would be nothing but suicide, so be good and leave it to the Royal Army. Honestly, most of the army's got their heads up their ends too, but maybe he could.
Huh?
Anyway, I've no desire to send young people to their graves. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
But...
Hey, old-timer. I appreciate the concern, but you're a bit off the mark, don't you think? We fought a lot of nasty stuff to get this far. Intelligence Division thugs, ancient orbital machines. Nasty as they were, though, we couldn't just let them go because they were too dangerous. We put together what we had, every one of us gave it our all, and we managed to overcome them. This dragon's the same. We ain't just gonna blindly rush in, but we can't let this go either. So please, lend us a hand. We need you.
Agate? Agate?
Finally got a bit of nobility on that ugly mug of yours, eh? Your sister'd like that. Well, after a speech like that, guess I have no choice but to help, eh? Oh?
Really? Thank you, Mr. Velmer.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm not doing anything that big. I'll head out first and get things ready. Come find me when you're ready. I'll be at the deepest point of the western side.
Come find you?
Wait, weren't you going to tell us how to get to the northwest part of...
It's going to involve a bit more than just telling you. Anyway, come as soon as you can to the west side by foot. I'll be waiting.
Wait!
Nothing for it. Like the old man said, we should get going.
Right. Deepest point of the west side of the valley, right?
Yeah. Need to keep an eye out so that we don't get lost out there. Are we actually on the west side already? Or do we need to go, like, all the way back? Ah, crap. Damn it, indeed. Ah, crap.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Ha.
Piece of cake.
Couldn't do jack to me.
Rule.
That was some BS right there. That happened twice in a row. I know what I'm doing. I kind of needed to do that, obviously. Aw, didn't give me that much.
Oh, man. Okay, yeah, not there, so the other way then. There we go. And good riddance. Can't believe I missed that. That was ridiculous.
We're good to go.
Okay, that was easy enough.
Piece of cake. Scary.
Nice one.
Piece of cake.
I like how it's getting foggier as I...
Looks like you made it.
Old timer.
So if we cross that bridge,
Hi, go straight across and you'll reach a rocky mountain. It's got a cave in it that'll let you climb further up. Your dragon's over that way.
gotcha.
We owe you, Welmer.
If that's all for you, Sprouts, then I'll be heading back to my hut. Mind yourselves, though. That cave's packed with all manner of nastiness. If things get dangerous, don't be stupid. Turn around and rest up. If you need a break, come by the hut and I'll help you out.
Thanks, Mr. Welmer.
We'll be careful.
Yeah, fuck you, go back to the hut. The hut's on the other fucking side of the map. Fuck you. I'll just use items to heal or something, you know? Come on. It's fucking stupid. Fucking come back to the hut. Fuck you with that shit. Fuck you in the fucking ass with that shit. Fucking go back to the hut. Fuck you with that. Number 101.
So this is where the dragon is.
Time to really get serious. Wait, something occurs to me. Did we not promise to contact the Arcel once we cornered our quarry?
Right, good point.
Estelle jotted down a short description of the situation.
Sig! Scurry! Yay, you really did follow us. Thank you, Sieg.
Man, that falcon makes no freaking sense. Estelle attached her note to Sieg's leg.
Okay then, Sieg. Can you take that note to the arsile? Scurry!
It's just off screen. I love it.
And now we are prepared to enter the belly of the beast.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Ancient Dragon's Dwelling, huh? Well, that was easy enough. Ooh, olive oil. And a gummy eyeball. Oh yeah, this fucking thing again. Well, that was easy enough.
Piece of cake.
Well, that was easy enough. Ooh, hey, levels up. I get learned Final Break 2. Nice. Found Buster Gear. There's nothing in the chest but spiders now. They all stare at you and clap. Bravo.
Found EP charge. You look under the chest, hoping to find the keys to a brand new airship. You don't find anything. Oh boy. And good riddance. Wait, I just... I remember those things. Found Hero Bomb. This treasure chest graduated at the top of its class at the Riches Royal Academy. Found ebony shoes. No. I know why that one just always cracks me up. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Whoops. Ah, that's the thing I was thinking of. All right. Oh, crap. Oh, boy.
Oh my god, are you kidding? I can't believe I missed that.
Should have done that. Should have done that.
Well, that was easy enough. Oh no.
Piece of cake.
Found Rainbow Surprise. I guess you can keep it. God. I think it's worth grinding at this point. Just kill as many of these big guys as possible. See if maybe I can grind out a level or two. Okay. And good riddance. Found. Ow. Well, that's a bummer. It's empty, but if you planted a seed and kept coming back to water it, you might be able to grow a potato or something. Found EP charge. Physically sensing that there's nothing inside, you walk away from the chest without disturbing it. Bo's airspace.
Sieg!
Oh, there he is!
Scree!
Julia took the message from Sieg's leg.
Let's see. Estelle's group has arrived at the mountain where they believe the dragon to be. They're going to enter and search.
I see. Transmit to all ships. Stand by at designated coordinates with armor-piercing rounds loaded. If the dragon attempts to flee, do not allow it to escape.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of an interesting little segue there. Let's... Yeah, that thing really likes hitting on little Estelle, doesn't it? Or Estelle, what do I say? Little Tita, huh? I keep on thinking I can get it in time, but I just can't. It's like it like beats me in, and then it just turns around. This the absolute second I
Let me show you the true essence. Take that.
Okay, I'm surprised that Estelle leveled up first there, but I'll take it. Estelle's kind of my heavy hitter here, you know, so... Oh my god. Space Jam. Oh god. Well, at least Tita's finally awake. Right at the moment where she would not be as useful as she could possibly be, but whatever. It's a thought that counts, I guess. At least she's awake now. Okay, Arrow Storm. Take damage. And thank you, Tita. Very helpful. Okay, good. So Olivia is like literally right behind them. Yeah, I'll take it.
We're good to go.
I knew there'd be something. If you're reading this, please send help. We've been stuck on this game for years. Signed, Luke Team. Yep.
Shouldn't have done that.
Another fork in the road, eh? Alright, I'll take the smaller door first. And good night. Found Misty Veil. There's nothing in the chest. You briefly wonder if you could use it as a makeshift boat. Found Tyrol Bomb. I don't know what you expected. Reviving Balm. The chest remembers your previous visit and is none too happy to see you return. And that, friends, is why I went into that one first. Smaller one just seemed like an obvious, Here we go. Now this is a check. This is a cutscene.
Whoa!
There it is.
Is it sleeping? It appears so. Our lion-hearted friend also appears to have taken his exit. This might be our chance. Agate, what shall we do?
First, let me close in by myself. With a bit of luck, I can break that gospel in one good swing.
Okay, good luck. Agate!
Don't worry, short stuff, I'll be fine. Just be ready to back me up if I screw this up.
Okay, be careful.
I like how he's hiding.
So that's a gospel, huh? Let's do this. Arrgh! Did I get it?
Nope. Oh, shit.
Ah, hell, too shallow!
Agate! Agate!
I cracked it, but it didn't quite break it. I just need one more good swing. Give me a hand.
Right. Okay. Onward, my friends.
Okay, Ooh. I don't like this one bit. Okay, Shadow Spear, then. Ooh, ow. I don't know why, that just came across as kind of hilarious to me, honestly. Oh, ow, okay. Alright, Estelle, do your thing. Man, this is gonna be a tough one, isn't it? Oh boy, I don't like the looks of that. Oh boy. Well, at least I'm getting close to the end here. Oh my god, we did it!
99.
Okay, not bad.
Huh? Oh, come on! I thought we beat it!
As the legends state, no weapon of man can defeat it.
Tita, you got a flash canister left?
Yeah.
Load it! Get ready to give us an opening! Estelle, Blondie! Keep that thing cornered for just a second!
Huh? Huh?
A bold move, my friend.
Tita, fire it up! Not at the dragon! We'll keep it still! Okay. Now!
Jesus Christ. Ah! Ah! And got it.
We did it! Well struck, the gospel is no more. Agate! Agate, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Looks like it worked.
Yeah, holy strigas, that was cool.
Goodness, you've stolen the spotlight in my heart entirely. Well, we've managed to defeat the dragon somehow, so I guess that means things are impressive.
Huh? That voice?
Where the hell's it coming from? Oh. Oh, hey, his eyes are green. Impressive, children of man. Your kind call me Ragnar, scion of the great worms who long have dwelt in this land.
Huh?
No way, it's talking? My words carry not through tongue or sound, but as an impulse through the void connecting my mind to thine. Though, should it please thee, thou mayst utter aloud what flickers in the dawning of thy thoughts. Right.
Wow. Okay, if we can talk, then I just want to be sure. You don't want to, eat us or anything anymore, right?
I do not. My wrath, which thou didst witness, was invoked by that infernal device. It is well that I am now free from its foul tether. Thou hast my gratitude.
You're welcome.
We don't need your thanks. We didn't come here to set you free. We came here to stop you from destroying everything. Thy concern is full warranted. Through me, a city and village came to ruin. The will was not my own, but still, the burden of these actions is mine to bear. I cast myself upon thy mercies, as to make amends. Ask of me what boon thou willst.
Well, this is really all Ouroboros' fault. And some people are hurt, but nobody died, so as long as you express your sincerity, I'm sure they'll forgive you, I think.
Sincerity. I am uncertain whether this shall make sufficient amends, given the sorrow I have wrought. Children of man, wouldst thou approach me?
Okay, sure.
What now? Holy.
Wow. This is a Septian crystal. It's huge.
Such golden radiance. This is pure Goldia, a septium crystal which harnesses the power of space. Scars such as I have left in this land must be atoned for in kind. Wouldst thou convey my regrets and recompense to those whose lives I have cast into disarray?
Sure, I guess.
Not good enough.
You can't be serious. Come on, Agit.
Such chastisement is perhaps warranted. True absolution dwells not in the realm that coin, gem, or gift can secure. No, that's not what I meant. Given the size, this one's worth an easy 10 million mira. Give us one more crystal, about a 10,000th that size or so.
Are you kidding me?
With the exception of policing criminal activity, hiring bracers costs money. Transportation of goods inside a province usually comes out to about 1,000 mira. Since this wasn't ever a criminal case, so long as you can pay that, we'll take the job.
I get it. Wasn't ever a... I never thought you could manage to be that roundabout.
Be it as thou wilt. I shall purchase of thee thy services. All right, contract accepted, Mr. Ragnard. We'll deliver these to the mayors of Bose and Ravenel. The matter rests in thy hands, then. Truly, 'twas a fine attack, but a lack of focus afflicted thee in thy battle against the swordsman. Perhaps thou hast slowed off aimless fury to gird thyself in stronger resolve. What?
You remember what happened at the mine?
Though this body acted of its own accord, still did my consciousness remain clear. Small daughter of man, thy bravery and courage were worthy of the songs of minstrels and the praise of poets. In thou I see the strength and virtue of humanity held fast, despite the passing of the ages.
Aw. You're more of a teaser than I would have guessed, Ragnar.
And as for thee, yes, it is well I know thy scent. Thou art the offspring of the divine blade.
Huh?
Whoa! How the hell do you know the old man? 20 years passed ere I took to my slumber. A son of man stood before me. Challenged me he did in his folly, claiming he strove to master the way of the blade.
Doth he remain hale?
Yeah, he's doing fine. He never casually mentioned knowing a dragon, though.
To no one's surprise, Cassius Bright is ever... To no one's surprise, Cassius Bright is ever full of surprises of his own.
Oh, that reminds me. Ragnar, sir, may I ask a question?
Speak, child.
The gospel was attached to you by that low guy, wasn't it? He said something about an experiment. Do you know what they were trying to do?
First I must dispel the confusion that clouds thy understanding. 'Twas not the silver swordsman who placed the black device upon my brow. Rather, 'twas a man in white possessed of an unsettling power. The professor his appellation.
What?
You're kidding! At the professor's side didst the swordsman arrive. And in the throes of my ire, the swordsman plied the extent of his art to limit the rack and ruin I wrought. Had he not lifted his hand, surely both the city and village would have been seared to ash, not a stone left upon another.
No way!
What the hell's his deal?
He had but a single aim, to test his machine and see whether it could subvert a will such as mine, and in doing so, proclaim it worthy, as a gospel of the Aureole.
What?
The Aureole? Well, wait a minute. Do you know what the Shining Ring is?
Nowhere it is to be found, and yet it is everywhere, possessed of infinite power and the sum of all wisdom, yet the harbinger of bottomless despair. And when thou standeth in its presence, man must offer up an answer.
I fear this is too great a riddle. Riddle. I fear this is too great a riddle even for even me.
I regret that I may impart nothing further regarding the matter unto thee. The ancient oaths prevent me from interfering beyond this extent. No aid can I render unto thee, nor can I guard thee from the fangs of this society.
What?
Hey! Farewell, children of man. In time you shall have an answer to offer up, and on that day our paths again shall cross. I pray for the hastening of that day, that hour.
Maybe not the best idea to fly out of there. You're gonna get blasted, dude. Why are we playing happy music?
It's getting pretty late. Oh, I hope everyone's okay.
You don't suppose the tables got turned on them?
If that were to happen, Sieg would have returned to tell us that they're in danger. For now, all we can do is trust in them and wait.
I hope so. 1 hour until nightfall. Once that passes, we begin our assault. Captain, ready the men.
Sir?
That shall not be necessary. What the hell was that?
That wasn't just me.
Where did that sound come from?
Huh? It looks like something real big's coming up from below.
What?
Brave bannermen of Auslis, hearken to my words. I am Ragnar, the dragon who has slumbered in these lands since time immemorial. My will was wrested from me, turned towards the machinations of the vile ones. But as surely as I speak to thee now, thy bracers have freed me. The full tale is theirs to tell. Till next we meet, I bid you fair skies. Zero problems. Azure skies. Cold steel, reverie, Legend of Heroes, Dragon Slayer, blah blah blah. Gag harv.
Whoa, it's already out of sight.
We gonna, give chase?
We can't possibly chase him at that altitude. Even if the Arsail survived, we would suffocate.
Oh, idios. Those bracers are going to have some explaining to do.
And thus the incident of the dragon that had shaken the Bose region came to a close. Estelle and her group spent a long time explaining everything that had happened to General Morgan. When they were finally let go, they delivered the Goldia crystals entrusted to them by Ragnar to Mayor Maybell and Elder Ryzen. And so, 1 week later... Just sad music about the tractor. Oh, wait. Oh, we're gonna... Okay. We're going to Misha's grave. Among others.
Ah,
You. Oh, hey, General Morgan's there.
You two.
Never thought we'd meet here of all places. What brings you out here?
Oh, a little whimsy, I suppose. You're here to make an offering to your sister, correct? Allow me to pardon myself.
Hey, I didn't say you were in the way or anything. And those flowers, they yours?
Yes, although, if I'd known the flowers would have company, I would have picked a different color.
I figured there was someone other than me sending some flowers down here every year. Didn't think it was you, though.
Was it? An old man like me can hardly remember the things he's done over the years.
Says the army, General.
Hehe. Agate, could I place my flowers too?
Oh,
Yeah, go on. Agate and Tita stood for a moment in silent prayer. Sorry about all this, Tita. Thanks for coming out here with me.
No, I wanted to give my respects to Misha too. So, thank you, Agate.
Whoa there, that's enough of that. I should be thanking you. And hey, I promised I'd let you meet her once work had calmed down.
I guess you did, huh?
the dragon apparently said as much already, but you've certainly changed, Mr. Krosner. You feel much calmer somehow.
Cut that out. I still got a ways to go. But now I'm ready to actually do something about it. Everything really does start here.
The downsides of the army which you spoke of. Having thought them over again, I believe your argument has some merit.
Nah, that was just, blowing off some steam at people who didn't deserve it. It's not like I think the army did anything wrong.
No, listen closely now. If there's anything I've learned from this, it's that we need both bracers and the army to properly function as a society. The organization and hierarchy of the army is certainly useful, but there are times when the bracers' swift actions lead to better results. Without both, we could have never stopped this crisis.
True enough. It's thanks to your plan that we found the dragon at all.
Alan Richard had the right of it in a way. The flow of information since orbments were developed has increased rapidly to a point where no single group can capably manage it. The only way for us to process it all is to expand our numbers and allocate the work to progressively fragmented subdivisions.
The army sure got that down. You've got the border garrison, airship crews, the royal guard, even the intelligence division.
Indeed. It was a necessary evolution to keep pace with the times, even if a multitude of issues have fallen through the cracks in the process. For us, there's no turning back. That being said, you bracers are free to do as you will. We as the army are limited, but you can, and by all accounts should, protect the people to the utmost of your abilities.
Come again?
That may cause our two fractions, what am I saying? That may cause our two factions to clash every so often, but we'll just as often come in support for one another. Whatever the situation may call for, we found a way to compensate for our flaws and keep from straying down the wrong path. Personally, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Kinda got a point there. Alright, if it makes you happy, we'll keep butting into your business at every possible turn, General. Hope you're ready.
I could say the same to you. Keep in mind not to do anything too reckless.
Hehe.
Pardon me for disturbing such a peaceful moment.
You!
Oh no.
You are...
I believe this is the first time we've met, General Morgan. I'm an enforcer of Ouroboros. You may call me Leonhardt. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What did you...
You! What the hell are you doing here?
This is a place where the dead rest. There's only one proper thing to do. Or do you intend to reenact our last meeting here, in a place like this? Agate?
I know. I was just gonna toss it. Lo offered silent prayer.
Leonhardt, Lo the Blade Lord, yes? I too do not wish to disturb the dead, but I have a question I would ask of you.
By all means.
Earlier it seemed as though you kept the dragon from causing greater damage than it otherwise would have. And here you are now, offering prayers for the departed. So why? Why would a man such as you bring chaos to our land? What sort of demons in your soul drive you to such acts?
The only reason I reined in the dragon's rampage was to conduct a proper experiment.
I had no goal beyond that.
Surely!
General, I simply act as the hand of the society as it orders. I am bound to the will of the society and no other. Do not think to compare yourself to me, you who are bound by force to silence over Hamel.
Huh! Hamel? What's that place got to do with anything?
In any case, Agate Krosner, your resolve has certainly your resolve has clearly hardened, but that means nothing if you don't have the strength to support it. Should you fail to measure up the next time we meet, more than your sword will end up broken.
Oh, don't you worry about me. And the same goes for you, pal. Don't think you can just strut around all confident forever. I'll catch up to you real quick. Be ready.
I look forward to it. Mr. Lionheart's eyes looked so lonely. He tries to be cold, but he was so sad when he was praying.
Hey, General. Hamel was a village just across the border in Erebonia, right?
You know the name, do you?
Us Ravenu folks occasionally had contact with them before the war. Not anymore, though. Not sure why. Why would he bring that name up?
I'm afraid I am not free to speak on the subject. It connects to matters of international security.
To what?
I can, however, say this. If my suspicions about that man are true, then that man, Lo, has stared into the pits of Gehenna with his own 2 eyes.
Well, you know what? I guess I've got enough time to start up the next one, but hey, Chapter 5's done. Why the fuck would you pick her for the... You know what? Forget. They use Chloe as the icon for this one. I'm not sure why. I feel like Agate or Tita would have been more... You know what? Doesn't matter. Okay, let's get to the title screen of Chapter 6 then. Before we call it a night.
Where's...
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
I can see the moon more clearly from here. And I can feel the breeze on my face.
Oh, you're being so mysterious, Joshua. Huh. Okay, looks like you aren't just trying to be cool. This is the sort of thing your job takes, isn't it?
The moonlight, the position of the clouds, the flow of the wind, every detail is vital. I wish to lower the possibility of failure as much as possible.
Lower the... Don't say it like that, you idiot! If you fail, you'll die, you know!
Don't worry, the possibility of my failure is very remote. Back in my previous life, I used to conduct missions like this every day. The real danger will come if I succeed.
Huh? Hey, Joshua, do you really absolutely need to do all this? You're Erebonian, same as us. I mean, yeah, circumstances mean that none of us can really go home, but I just don't get it. Why do you feel you owe this piddly little backwater anything? Just let these Ouroboros idiots do whatever they want to it. And hey, it's still not too late, you know. You can come with us, away from Liberal. We can head out to some independent state and raise our flag there, you know. And hey, if you really don't like the whole Skybaited gig, we can try and find something else to do. I was talking to Kyle and Don, and we were thinking about the... the Bobcat could make a good legit shipping vessel. You know, speed and all.
An airship delivery service? Well, I could see it having some potential. Demand for that kind of service is certainly going up. It'd be a safer job than sky banditry at any rate.
Well then, technically we do have some berths open.
That you do. Once I've crushed the Society's plan, and if I manage to survive, I'll think it over.
Huh?
You needn't worry. This completes our contract.
As promised, your cooperation here means I'll consider the favor you owe me redeemed. You can depart whenever. I won't mind.
Or get it. You idiot, moron, jerk! Who the hell was actually talking about debts? Forget it. Who cares about you? Just go leap into danger and die if that's all you want to do.
God.
I'm sorry, Josette. I'm the worst with women.
Adios mercy. Not easy playing dumb, is it?
Adios, mercy. Not easy playing dumb, is it? Kyle.
I do wish he'd finally grow out of more childish tendencies. Even so, I think you could have handled that better.
It's true. I cannot apologize, but I do feel sorry for what I've done to her.
Man, you sure have an odd way of being nice, Astray. You want to make it up to her? Give that offer some serious thought. Assuming, of course, you won't be joining up again with your nice young bracer lady after this.
No, that won't be happening. In the end, the worlds we live in are too different. She and I should never meet again. It's for the best.
Well, if that's how you think. In that case, Josette's offer does have some appeal, yeah?
Okay, so the fact that he said that means that this is clearly the chapter where they're gonna, like, join up again, right?
It does. I am going to give it some thought.
Look who's decided to show themselves. Don, is that them?
Yeah, it's just like the lad predicted. They're approaching from the northeast.
You heard the man. To the bridge.
Got it.
Oh, hey. Well, look at that. I'm in control again. What's his level at, anyway? Status. Still 72, huh? Still way higher than Estelle's, that's for sure. The Bobcat's in perfect condition. In other words, everything else is on you. Hey, get a move on! The boss is on the bridge. Like how there's actually a healing station in here. That's great. I'm amazed the boss even agreed to this plan. This sounds bad no matter how you look at it.
Ah, there you are. What's the situation? Just what you predicted it would be. Look at the display. Altitude of 1560 Arga, entering liberal territory from the north-northeast at 2100 Selga per hour. With that kind of altitude and speed, they aren't normal ships. Looks like that special radar of yours is working, eh? Don't congratulate me yet. We don't know who they are. It's possible they're Erebonian scout ships or something. Kyle, do we have any visual contact yet?
Got them. Send in the image to your display.
Uh-oh. I remember this from the promo art. That's Ouroboros' ship, all right.
Now there's no doubt. That's our target.
Well, that's the stage set then. Now it gets exciting.
Let's do this then. Lad, you're ready for this, right? Absolutely. Once I'm in place, begin immediately.
Huh?
Don, Kyle, Josette, thank you for everything. Our relationship may have been based on a contract, but I'm glad I met you.
What?
What in... Huh? It would be a bit more appropriate to say it once the mission's over with, but I may not get the opportunity, so let me say it now. Thank you. Be well, everyone.
He just...
Dramatic till the very end.
Grr.
There's... No, don't come after me! No, you dumb bitch! No.
Even at the very end, you managed to be so uncute. What's all this thank you business with a face like you're walking to your execution? You think hearing that'll make me happy? You think those are the words I want to hear?
Josette.
Just promise me that you won't do anything too crazy, that you'll come back alive.
Given who
given who I'm about to pick a war with, I can't guarantee anything.
But
But I will promise this. Even if I don't succeed at my goal, I will come back alive and give you all my thanks.
ah,
Will that be enough?
yeah. Don't forget, I collect on my promises, Buster.
I wonder who's aboard that ship. Altitude stable at 1559 Arga. Crossing into Liberalian airspace now. Set course for Valeria Lake.
Roger. Doesn't look like the Liberalian airships noticed us. Stealth functionality. Nice little piece of tech they loaded us up with.
If we didn't have that doohickey, we'd be causing a bit of fuss right about now, you know? I mean, forget us. Imagine what would happen if those liberal hicks saw that monster coming for them. Don't I wish I could see that?
What? Are we under attack? The hell are you idiots panicking for? Check the damn radar.
Contact. One small ship approaching from 4 o'clock. Database match found. The Kabula Sky Bandit ship Bobcat. Rhineford make.
Sky Bandits? I was like, Sky Bandits? Man, these are some dark skies we're trailing through right now.
Now!
All right, it worked.
Ho ho, so it did!
Time for us to beat it then. Time for us to beat it then.
The airship is breaking off?
What do we do? Do we pursue?
Nah, no, leave them alone. If they were Royal Army, we'd have to pike them all. But we don't have time to bother with small fries.
Understood. Right now, our only job is clearing the Glorious's flight path. Let's head back to base for now.
We should let Sir Campanella know about the bandits. I think I might call it quits after the first save point they give me after the title, the title card.
Ha! They're pulling out as well. Everything went exactly like he thought it would.
Yeah. Josette, don't worry. It's Joshua Stray we're talking about. He'll come back safe. Yeah, he will. He's got a promise to keep after all.
Yeah, he bangs Estelle, I'm sorry. That's just what happened. Chapter 6, The Whereabouts of Bonds. Oh, hey, look at that.
Oh boy, I was wondering if he wanted to get the last word in. The Blade Lord is bold, if nothing else.
No kidding. And I really screwed up in letting him get away. Sorry, guys, I've got no excuse.
No, you made the right call in letting him go. A graveyard is no place for the living to settle their arguments. Hamill, though. Why is that causing an itch in the back of my skull?
Yeah, didn't Lo mention that before? Do you know anything, Chloe? I don't, I'm sorry. I imagine grandfather... I imagine grandmother would know something, but given that it seems to be some kind of state secret, she may not be willing to tell me until I'm older. Ah, good point. How about you, Olivier? Hamel's in Arabonia, right?
It is, although even we don't speak of it much, so it's always a surprise to hear it brought up in conversation.
Oh, why's that?
Hamel was a village in the southernmost reaches of the Empire, near the Liberlian border. I say was, for you will find it on no map of the Empire today.
Huh? It's not gone, is it?
The village was demolished in a landslide some time ago. A number of the residents lost their lives then. As I understand it, it is now little more than empty ruins and ghosts.
That's awful.
So that's it, huh?
But still, even if a lot of people died, there's no excuse for his actions.
I have undersold the scale of the disaster, I think. Rumor says that very few of the villagers survived. Only rescue units saw precisely what happened, but few living these days can claim to know a Hamel resident.
It was that bad?
It's not unheard of for landslides to swallow entire settlements. They're sometimes called mountain tsunamis because of how they create waves of pure rock and earth.
It's an odd thing to suddenly bring up in context, however. I mean, what in the world would Hamel have to do with Her Majesty and General Morgan? Or Liberal at all?
Alas, at this point, we don't know enough to confirm or deny anything.
Let me poke my old nose around the various corners of the guild to see what I can find out. And enough about Hamel for now. We've other business. First of all, let me give you payment for all you've done. You went through quite a lot with this dragon mess. You've done the name of the guild proud.
You really think so?
We still didn't stop whatever experiment they were running. Don't think we can claim much of a victory on this one.
This also means they've conducted experiments in all of Liberal's major regions. We have to figure out what the Society plans to do next as soon as we can.
Yes, about that. Why don't you all take a break for a little while?
Huh? Rest, but as I said...
Oh, I heard, but I'm serious. You've been running around from Rouen to Grand Cell to here, solving case after case with barely so much as time to sleep. If you don't take it at least a single moment to unwind, you'll snap your springs.
But we can't just take a break in the middle of something so important. We will still need to act if Ouroboros makes another move. I don't know how much time we would have to rest, but Lugrin does have a point.
The army's patrols have kicked into high gear thanks to all the dragon shenanigans. They should be able to handle any immediate danger, I think. And I've been meaning to mention, it seems Kurt's team has found it.
Huh? It? Wait, like...
You mean they found Ouroboros' base?
Yes, Kurt reported they got a solid lead a few days ago. If they can pinpoint the base, you'll be busy again soon enough. So I really think it would be a good idea to rest while you can.
Yeah, I see.
In that case, I'll take you up on that, Lugrin. Remember, part of a bracer's duty is to ensure he can keep performing his duties. Getting rest is a part of that.
True enough.
Well, I guess the world ain't gonna end if we take a breather. Bracer wisdom prevails again, Zin. Bracer wisdom prevails again. Zin, you are a sage and a gentleman. Still, Lugrin, given that you're suggesting a break, I assume you have a destination in mind?
Sharp, Olivier. Truth be told, I got a little something nice from Mayor Maybell. She wanted it separate from your normal pay for the dragon business.
Huh? What else could she be paying us with?
Oh, just a reservation at the Kingfisher Inn on the lakefront to the south. She's paid for you all to stay there for 3 days.
Seriously? Sweet!
Received overnight ticket. Ah, the hospitality of Bose's beautiful mare once again shines like a beacon through the fog of weariness.
Yeah, it's just like Maybell to do something like this. So we're going on a vacation, right? To the Kingfisher Inn? That's right. It's a luxurious inn with a fantastic view of Valeria Lake.
I wouldn't call it luxurious. I mean, it's nice, but luxurious implies something entirely different.
They're famous for their food, fine spirits, and they provide boats for going out onto the lake. That sounds great.
This does sound like a nice little vacation.
Yeah, if we gotta take a load off, Kingfisher's close to the best place in Liberal to do it.
You got that right. Let's not waste Maybell's kindness, guys. Come on.
Please form your party first. What? Okay, let's see. Alright, so we're gonna go...
This ought to perk you up. Ready? This ought to perk you up. Ready?
All right.
Great.
Wow, Cell's all out of magic. Alright, we'll head for the Kingfisher Inn first.
Thanks for doing this, guys. Make sure we all get checked in. Lugan called ahead of us, so I doubt we'll have too much trouble getting rooms for everyone. Leave it to us, Estelle.
Alas, poor Olivier. I knew him well.
Okay, so we should probably check the guild board just in case, don't you think? I mean, the whole dragon mess has died down, but it might have kicked up some other issues, and I'm still kind of worried. Well, Lugren did have a point earlier, remember? There is some wisdom in not overdoing it and simply going to enjoy the lakefront. You have a point? Alright, let's just tie up the loose ends and head to Valeria Lake. Let's.
Okay, actually, yeah, that's the last thing we're gonna do tonight is... I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! You maniacs! You bastards! You blew it all up! Damn you! Damn you all to hell! Nah, I'm kidding. At least I figured it. At least I found it in time. Alright. Okay, so... that's gonna be it for this time. Wow. A lot of shit happened in this stream, didn't it? Or stream, what am I saying? A lot of shit happened in this recording, didn't it? But, okay, so let's go back to the title screen. Okay, so until next time, this has been Professor Icepick with another episode of Back the Log Off, signing off. See you next time.